All right, guys. So tonight I'm making a cheesy hamburger casserole. Okay. And my assistant Trent is going to help me video. Okay. These are just a few of our ingredients. We got about 3 pounds of freshly grated cheese. This is ground venison, but you could use ground beef. It has onions and garlic that's been sauteed into it. I put a little bit of Worcestershire in there too, and salt and pepper, just a little bit. This is the potatoes. Now, it says that you can just put raw potatoes in it, but I went ahead and boiled them for a few minutes so they wouldn't take so long. And this is the mixture that you're going to put in there as well. So this is kind of like a, shepherd's pie, but the potatoes are going to be sliced instead of mashed. And so you got hamburger, potatoes, cheese, and then a soup mixture. And y'all, I got this little recipe book from Hobby Lobby years ago. It was on clearance for like $10. And that's the name brand on it, Create 365. That's one of their lines of stationery. And I love this little recipe book. It's got little tabs in it. And I've been using this book for like 10 years. And I always put like my newest recipes at the front of my family favorites. So I've already written down the recipe and I got everything lined up. This is a new, excuse me. This is a new recipe that I just came across and I wanted to share it. I saw it online. So I'm going to hold this here. So if you want to screenshot it, that has got the ingredients, and then it starts telling you how to preheat it. You're going to preheat your oven 350. And then if you want to screenshot that page, that's the second page detailing how you want to put it in the casserole dish. And then this is the third page if you want to screenshot that. And that tells you how to finish layering it, how you need to prepare it, and all of that good stuff. Okay? So, for your ingredients, you'll need 1 pound of ground beef. I used about 2 to 2.5 because I'm using an aluminum pan. So I'm not using like a flat, thin dish. I'm going to load it up for the family. Okay, but 1 pound of ground beef, 5 potatoes peeled and sliced thin, 1 onion chopped, 2 cloves of garlic minced, 2 cans of condensed cream of mushroom soup, 1 can of cream of cheddar. I'm sorry, 1 can cheddar soup, 1 cup of milk, 2 cups of shredded cheese, salt and pepper to taste, teaspoon of paprika, tablespoon of olive oil, and fresh parsley or green onion for garnish. Okay, now our oven's preheated. Come here, Trent, I need your help. And I'm doing this tonight. It's 11:15. This is so I'll have a meal that's ready for tomorrow. I want you to hold it right there on that pan and hold it still. Now, just hold it. All right, now, hold it right there on that pan. Now, it says, once you get all of your stuff combined and stirred, in a greased casserole dish, you're going to arrange a layer of sliced potatoes. And again, it does not tell you to cook them. I cooked them so it wouldn't take as long for it to, to do or whatever. Okay? And that's why they're kind of falling apart, is because I boiled them. They would be perfect if I hadn't boiled them. And I'm sure you can do like canned potatoes. I've seen people do that too. The canned cooked potatoes, you can do that too. Okay? So there's that. And after the do your potatoes, you're going to do your ground beef. And y'all, we did like 9 potatoes. It don't look like much, but that's 9 potatoes, I'm telling you. Just kind of layer that on there. A little bit more. Okay. Then do you another layer of potatoes. I'm hoping to get about 2 or 3 layers. This is a huge, or actually it's a deep casserole dish. Probably need to spread it out here. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to put some of this cheese stuff. My bad. I was supposed to do that before I did the potatoes. My bad. There we go. There's their soup mixture. I was supposed to do that after the ground beef. I'm sorry, y'all. So you do potatoes, then you do your ground beef, then you do your soup, and then you do your shredded cheese. That's okay. It'll be fine. Like I said, we did 9 or 10 potatoes, so it just doesn't look like much because they're shredded, or sliced, I meant. And I'm not a big connoisseur of cooking, but my husband is. Y'all know that. But yeah, I'm trying here. I'm trying. Okay, now we're gonna do okay. We'll do our last layer of potatoes. And I could probably have done 2 of a regular casserole, but this is going to be for the family. And it probably is not going to last long, will it, Trent? I doubt it'll last long. Alright, there's our potatoes. That sure didn't, the potatoes sure didn't go very far, did they, buddy? Gracious sakes. There we go. There's extra over here. Trying to cover all my cheese and stuff. Then I'm supposed to do the, there. Then I'm supposed to do this mixture. Just 1 minute. Let me get on my little, these things right here are amazing. I love to use those when you're making a cake or anything that you don't want to waste the ingredients. See? Show them inside the bowl, baby. That way you can get all of your stuff out of your bowl. Put it back on the pan now. I don't want to waste any of those ingredients. Looks like that's going to work out perfect. Excuse me. Then, I still got some of this. I'm just kind of making this my own, y'all, because I'm not. This is the first time I've ever made this. I came across it on Facebook, and somebody had it on their page. And I was like, I'm going to write that recipe down. And she made it, and I'm like, that looks really good. It also said at the bottom of the recipe that you could add peas or vegetables. I'm not going to be doing that. And a lot of people do that with shepherd's pie, you know, with the mashed potatoes and the ground beef. Now, this is ground venison, but that works fine, too. Because, meat is meat, right, Trent? We some meat eaters in this family. Okay, and I'm going to spread that out. Okay. And then we're going to do some more cheese. I think it'll be good. Now, on the directions, it says do it 60 to 70 minutes or until your potatoes are fork tender. I boiled my potatoes, y'all, because, listen, I've done the thing before where you do raw potatoes, and I've done, like, homemade scalloped potatoes and homemade casseroles with potatoes before without cooking them, and it takes forever. So I was like, I'm gonna boil these potatoes, and if they end up falling apart, it'll still be good. And I reuse these aluminum dishes too, y'all. I don't throw them away. I will use them and use them until I can't use them anymore, because I don't like to waste. I do not like that things cost too much money. And somebody said, well, that was only $1. Well, still, that was money. Try not to waste it. Okay. And it's already got salt and pepper and paprika. It's got everything in it that'll be good. So we're going to put this in the oven, and instead of doing 70 minutes, I'm going to do like 40. Now, it says to cover it with foil. So I'm going to cover it with foil. And then it says after the 60 to 70 minutes, take the foil off and go another 15 minutes. So since my potatoes are cooked, I'm going to do 40 minutes. Or maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes. And then I'll take the foil off. And then when you take it off, that last 10 to 15 minutes that you add to it is to let the cheese get brown. And somebody showed me this is how you're supposed to do the foil when you have a pan like this. You're supposed to do it like that. And then you fold it down in the middle so the heat doesn't escape or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm learning as I go, y'all. 46-year-old and I'm still learning. So we're going to put this in the oven.
Wow, that looks pretty enclosed.
We're going to do 45 minutes on the oven. And we will come back and show y'all what it looks like when it's done. Love y'all. Bye.